This one is called Full Moon Service. I went out a late summer evening in Sweden with the car, with the models, and a bunch of rice paper lamps, and then I photographed everything on location. And in the end, I basically replaced the sky with more stars, and I replaced the lamps with the moon texture. This one is called Looking for Stars, and it's a new piece that I present here for the first time in Korea. And it's about this guy that is looking for stars up in the sky, but actually the stars are just all around him here. And it's supposed to mean that you're looking for something that you actually just have around you.
여기 전시를 한번 봤는데요. 꿈속에 있는 것 같고 또 동화 속에 있는 것 같았습니다. 이런 상상력의 원천을 어디서 얻을 수 있을까요?
I think to me inspiration is something that is everywhere. It's more about a way of looking at the world and trying to see connections between unexpected things. So I think to me it can be just as inspiring to just go ride a bus and look out the window as much as it can be to go to an art exhibition. So it's usually just trying to think about unexpected combinations, and that's usually the first part of an idea, and then I have to keep thinking about it to make it interesting.
그런데 아이디어를 얻어도 그게 이제 작품으로 구현되기까지 짧게는 뭐 몇 달, 길게는 1년까지 걸린다고 들었거든요. 왜 이렇게 긴 시간이 필요한 건가요?
I think I learned over the years that it's better to let things take time. When I rush something, it's usually not as good result, and I think to let things take time is actually really good to create a good idea, and it means that I have time to look for locations, the models, and think about how I want to do it. And while I do this, I usually think of small things how to improve it. So these days I'm working on a lot of projects in parallel, and I allow it to take time. So it's okay that a picture can take over a year to finish sometimes. I think the tricky thing is that imagination is something that's really big and there's no limits really. So you can create anything, and that means that I need to let it take time in order to know what it is that I like and what I don't like. I can't really rush it.
작업 과정 중에서 가장 공을 들이는 부분은 어딘가요?
I think the planning is definitely the most important part, because the photography, if you plan it well, it makes the photography part a lot easier, and if I take good photos, it makes the work to put the pieces together a lot easier as well. So if I plan it well, it makes it a lot easier later in the process.
많은 작품에 공을 들였겠지만 그 중에서 가장 애착이 가는 작품이 있다면 어떤 작품을 꼽을 수 있을까요?
My favorite is always the next one, I think, so I'm always looking forward. But if I would have to choose something that I have done, I guess, I like Full Moon Service with the moons, the architect, soundscapes. All of the pictures, they are important to me in different ways, but I think the future projects are always the ones that I find the most interesting.
만약에 한국을 찍는다면 한국의 어떤 모습을 담아내고 싶은지.
I think inspiration is something that I always look for, and ideas, I never really know when the ideas will come, so I'm constantly looking for things, and I don't know exactly if I can come up with any specific ideas here, but I think it's very inspiring to come here, and I don't know specifically, but I'm really excited to be here, and hopefully it will inspire me to some new work. In summer I went to Jeju Island, and that was very inspiring to me. I really like the landscapes there, and the volcanic mountains and the hills and everything, so I was taking a lot of pictures there in summertime. So this is something I haven't finished yet, but I think there's some material there that I can use for upcoming projects. So I will bring a bit of Korea into my work in the future as well.
그러면 작가님의 다음 목표는 뭔가요?
I've been very busy with exhibitions lately, and it's really fun to show the work, but it also takes a lot of time. So I hope the next step now is that I will have more time for my own work again, and I have a lot of ideas that I want to start working on, but I'm still planning it, so I think it will be a quite productive year this year. So I'm excited to get started.